What's up, everybody? Prop Josh here. I am doing something different. My top 5 Spider-Man figures of 2022. These are not the ones, unfortunately. And it breaks my heart because these are the honorably mentioned. I started to do a top 10 because, these are 5 figures and they were made the top 10. Obviously. I guess I've only gotten 10 Spider-Man figures along with a bunch of different villains and stuff. Running it down. I'm running through you real quick with the honorably mentions, starting off with Peter Parker back here. My only Peter Parker from, what's the name, from the movie? Nobody's really buying this. But I've seen a lot of people post pictures of him because it's like a regular guy, regular body. And, if you need a regular Peter Parker, especially a Tom Holland, this is a good figure to get. If you notice, all these are Marvel Legends. Spoiler alert, my top 5, only one Marvel Legend is in the list. If you watched my other video, you probably know which one it is. Also, we got the Bagman, the bombastic Bagman. He's cool. He's a Fantastic Four figure kind of thing. But I think he looks really cool. I'm going to definitely use him in some stop motion. Then we have Ben Reilly. I really like this one. This is my first Ben Reilly Marvel Legends. I didn't get the other one at all. So I think it looks really good. Yeah, I was very happy when I saw this at the store. I forgot what store I saw it at. Some random collectible store. And next, the black suit. This was really good. I ordered this online. Oh, man, he almost made the list. If it wasn't for the ones that came that's on this list, he would definitely made the top list. I already used him in a stop motion video. I think he's the only one I used already for stop motion. I had to. He was that cool. And, of course, the amazing fantasy Spider-Man. Oh, man, he made a lot of people's list. He almost made this list like he was this close. This close, man. And I love this figure, man. I was like, what's the big deal when I saw people talking about it? I said, what's the big deal about this figure? He's okay. I don't like how the spider logo's all big and stuff. And then I bought him, and I was like, I couldn't put him down. I wanted to film with him. I said, man, this is definitely... I got one other... Actually, I got a few black and red Spider-Man suits because, you got the Tom Holland ones, No Way Home. And I got the first appearance Spider-Man from Toy Biz from a long time ago. And he's the best one. He's really cool. I was like, oh, he almost made the list, but not quite there. But these other 5 did. Number 5, I have Spider-Man from Hot Toys from the video game, from the PlayStation game. Man, I never bought a Hot Toy before. This is my first Hot Toy. And when I saw him at the store, I was like, I had to sleep. I didn't have to sleep. Well, yeah, I had to sleep on it. And I was like, because he didn't come with a Peter Parker head. That was my main concern. And then I got him and I was like, oh my gosh, it's like Spider-Man's in my house. I post him all the time. Oh man, if only, but see, I don't get too many Hot Toys. And I make a Spider-Man stop motion series. If he was smaller, if he was 6 inches, this will be the Spider-Man I would use in the series. If I made a bunch of Hot Toys, stop motion Hot Toys, he will be the one. But he's too big. That's why he's not number 1. But he's still really awesome, man. Like, for real. So, and I had to get a Hot Toy of him. I'll probably get a Hot Toy of Tom Holland ones pretty soon. But this one, yes. Great, great, great Spider-Man. Number 4, Peter B. Parker, Sentinel. Oh, boy. This Spider-Man, boy. He comes with 2 different heads. The old, the blonde Peter Parker. No, he comes with 5 heads. My bad. I'm thinking about the Peter Parker heads. So he comes with 5 heads. You got 2 Spider-Man heads where one's got wide eyes and the other one's got smaller eyes. Then you got this Peter Parker head and one where he's doing a swoop sound like a whoop. And then you got a blonde Peter Parker and of course this Peter Parker. I'm gonna take a drink. You can switch out his stomach. You can have the big stomach or you can have the thin waist kind of thing. This is a very awesome Spider-Man. I mean, like, hands down, one of my favorites of all time. I wanted to film with him so bad. Look at the texture in this thing. Yeah, he was worth a lot. He came with this because he cost a lot. He cost us almost as much as the Hot Toy I just showed you. So, yeah, number 4 for this one. I'm trying to get him to stand up. His legs are so small. That's the only problem. But he's still awesome. Number 3, Mafex Spider-Man comic book version repaint. I think it's 185, 165. I forgot, 185, I think. Yeah. I never had a Mafex comic book Spider-Man. I got Mafex other Spider-Man, but this is my first one. I didn't get the original one that had the Peter Parker head and the different paint blue. But yes, this is a really nice figure. I've been waiting almost 6 months for this thing. I had it on pre-order at Big Bad Toy Store. He was almost going to be my replacement for my stop motion Spider-Man. But there's another one on the list that took his place. That's why it was higher up. Certain things I don't like about this figure though. That's why he's lower on the list. Because when I first got him, I was like, oh yeah, he's awesome. He's the best Spider-Man. And then I was like, well, not quite. I don't like his diaper being kind of big, how it goes in. You see how it goes in and hides his belt area. I don't like that. His head is kind of big. His head is kind of big from proportion and stuff. Certain things I don't like it, but it's still a really awesome Spider-Man. I don't know if I'm going to do it for stop motion. He's probably just going to be on my shelf in different poses. Since I have so many Spider-Man villains, he can just fight someone different every day. So that's what I might do instead. But yeah, he's still really, really awesome. I do recommend him if you never have, especially if you never had a Spider-Man figure before. This is a really good one. He's just a little expensive, that's all. Number 2, the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man. Okay, yeah, if y'all watched my other video, you probably knew this guy was coming. Yeah, he's the replacement for my other Spider-Man for the stop motion series. That's why I couldn't use the Mafex one. I was like, he's bigger. I wanted him to be taller and bulkier because I'm going for an older Spider-Man. Not too old. He's supposed to, like in his 20s, rather than in his teens. That's all. And by the way, my stop motion series will return in February. So mark your calendars. The first Saturday in February. All right. So anyway, when I first made this list, he wasn't that high up. And then as the more I looked at him and played with them and looked at the other Spider-Man, I was like, I found myself picking him up more than the other Spider-Man. And I was like, you know what? The fact that I keep doing that means he's probably one of my favorites, like of all of them. And I know, and I'm such a Spider-Man bitch because I'm like, he's probably not going to stay my favorite with the red and blue in Marvel Legends. I'm sure they're going to come out with another one. And I'm gonna be like, that's my favorite. But for now, this is my favorite Marvel Legends. Yeah, my favorite Marvel Legends Spider-Man. I put it out there right now. And number 1, you already know. If you watch my other list, you already know. The black suit Mafex Spider-Man. Dude, I already said what I had to say on the other video, and it's still number 1. It beats out all the other Spider-Man, even though it's the black suit. It's because that black suit, that good paint job where you can look bluish, black, or just straight black. It depends. I'm like, how did they do that? The posing is wonderful. He's not too stiff. He's not too loose. Where I think the repaint one is a little loose, just a little bit. And I've had a couple of Marvel Legends that get kind of loose, and some that get that's too tight. Like the Amazing Fantasy one is a little too tight to move, where I'm kind of afraid to break him. He's my favorite black suit because I got this black suit, and it's like, oh man, I like both of them, but he wins by a little bit. He's probably going to get into the stop motion. I'm telling you that right now. Maybe both of them. I wish I could just have Spider-Man in a black suit for my stop motion because I would use him. So yeah, what more can I say about it? I highly recommend it if you love, especially if you love the black suit Spider-Man. So there it is, guys. My top 5 Spider-Man of 2022. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite, or which one would you want to see in a stop motion video, or who could be the main Spider-Man? Am I making the right decision? Or you disagree? Or maybe I should just make a series just about the black suit, or anything like that? Or do you guys got some of these Spider-Man? These guys are all expensive, except for him. He's the only one that's not as expensive. The rest of them are, woo! I don't want to tell you the price if we added them all together. So anyway, hope you guys like this video. If you want me to make more stuff like this, let me know in the comments. And, like I said, tell me your favorite Spider-Man, favorite of all time, or of 2022. All right, thanks for watching. Take care.